Men in their 40s are single and nobody knows why. Study says that, Google says that. Men in their 40s are single. Many of the men in their 40s are single compared to women. Why? I know you're asking yourself, why? Why is this happening? I'm going to show you what even Google, imagine, even Google says many more men are single than women. I'm going to show you this. Between men and women, who are the most single in their 40s? This is what it said, showing the results from between men and women who are the most single in their 40s. More of them are male. Getting that? More of them are male. 28% of 40-year-old men have never married versus 22% of women the same age. And remember, in the society, like, women are more than men according to numbers. That is a fact. Women are more than men. This is 20. Imagine the range from 28 to 22. And today you're going to find out why. Because I've done my research and I've found out delusional women with their unspeakable and ridiculous standards are the result of this. I can see here there is something like single at 40, blame the economy. No, nothing like the economy time. No, it's this the Lulu women with their unspeakable standards. You're not gonna believe this. Make sure, remember to click the subscribe button and stay tuned. So just according to the look of thing, after I've done my research, I found out, looking at these women, they don't look younger. These women who are talking most about standard, they don't look younger. That's why I just titled this video, Millennial Women with their standards are living men at their 40s single. Remember, I told you 28% of men are single compared to 22% of women in their 40s. That is a wide range, and this is the reason. This is the Lulu standard. I can't think this is the main reason. Not even the time, something with the economy. No, people with their 40, most of them are financially stable. Yeah, it's not about a matter of time. I don't buy that. I just think it's this DELULU women with their standards. I don't even think I know. And today we're gonna go dive deep into that. And before that, we're gonna find out the meaning of standards. What is the meaning of standards? With me here, I have the meaning. I done my search enough, and I'm gonna show you what the meaning of standards. A woman, what I researched, what is high standard for women? A woman with high standard knows how to accept her flaws and make up for them. She does not create a facade to hide from them. Instead, she allows people to know that she has some weaknesses and that she is working on. She uses this quality to encourage other people who don't want to accept their flaws. That is the meaning of standards. But when you come to listen to this, the Lulu women with their standards, it's so delulu. It's so, I don't know even how to call that. They are so delusional that they have these kind of standards that you've never heard of. They're talking about, I don't even have a word to use. Before I show you these women with their DELULU standard, let's see first this woman. I have a clip here of some of this lady that describes how a woman with standards should act and how a man will recognize a woman with standards without her requesting the standards. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but let me just play the clip and we see what I'm talking about.
Look, ladies,
first it has been titled A Woman with Standards. Yes.
You will never have to tell a man. He will already intuitively know. Men can pick up on the fact whether or not women are within their standards fairly quickly. Take it from me, there's zero reason for you to shout your boundaries to the world. A woman with high standards carries herself with such a poise, and she has this energy that just speaks for itself. It's why I said men will just know intuitively. The girl
A woman with standards carries herself with this in point, and a man will just know. It just speaks for itself. This is what is this lady saying, and let's just keep watching this lady before we get deep into these women with their standards. Like these women are so delusional. God.
Who's always shouting about how she has such high standards and will never let a man do this or never let a man do that or break this or whatever the heck it is usually the first to break her own boundaries. We all know that girl. A high value woman and a woman with high standards will not have to tell a man what he did wrong. She will simply leave. The need to chase a man when he pulls away absolutely repulses her. It's not a green light for her to try and prove her self-worth. So if you ever feel like you have to ask a man for princess treatment, you're not acting like a princess. So
Are you getting that? If you ever try to ask a man to treat you like a princess, you're not acting like one. You don't. A man will just know. And these women,
be about your business. If he doesn't approach you, it's because he knows that you aren't within his reach. And that's fine because another man will step up to the plate. Just keep doing you.
just keep doing you, and because another man will step up in there. But these women with their standards. First, let's take a look at this judge. This is a judge. I know you see this face and you already know this is a judge. And she's also one of the people who are talking about standards. I don't know what she means, but something else. Let's listen. Back in the day,
when I was almost as thin as you, a man came up to a date 15 minutes late. I didn't go.
a man came to a date up to 15 minutes. I didn't go. That is number one standard, the first standard you have had. Like, you should never come late. Like, women are the ones who are supposed to come late. That is what she's trying to mean. I'm not being judgy or something. I know she's a judge. She knows how to judge and all that. She's a lawyer and stuff. But what if it was the opposite? A woman comes late. I'm not trying to pick sides. But what if it was the vice versa? A man comes late. A man comes late for 15 minutes. Let's listen to what she's saying.
I mean, I was like they had to jump through hoops, climb mountains, beg on their knees to get anywhere near me because that was my value. And once I set my value up here, they had to raise their game.
Remember when she says value, she's actually meaning standard because let me just take you back a little bit. Jump through hoops, climb mountains. Jump through hoops, climb mountains. Back in the days, oh my god. Oh my god. That's why current men are no longer into that. Because these millennial women used to have standards and they still have standards and they still apply them in the 21st century. And these men and these women these men in the 21st century have switched. They're going according to the world. And these women are still laid back with their standards. Climb mountains, jump. What the fuck is that?
Climb mountains, beg on their knees.
Beg on their knees to get anywhere near me.
Because that was my value. And once I set my value up here, they had to raise their game or get out of the way.
They have to raise the value or get out of the way. That is so high. Like, jump through hoops, climb mountains, beg on your knees to get. Oh my god. No wonder people have evolved. Just to think the situation. People have evolved. That's why 28% of men are single and 22% of women are married in their 40s. Very good. And we all know the population of women is higher than that of men. So you're basically getting the meaning of what I'm talking about standard. Like This standard thing, like what? Just be someone normal. Behave normal. Don't set standards for men, and people are already. People are. Should I? Which word should I use? People are exploit. People have evolved. People have matured. Maturity is when you're realizing that standard is. There's no need for standard. Just be. Even we have some women who are playing men's role, but let's watch another clip of another lady with another high quality standard. This one now, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Now, like, let's let's play that.
I'm just not gonna have a man's baby just to have a man's baby. If a man wants me to
Okay,
have
she's
his
talking about having a baby. I'm not just gonna have a man's baby just to have a man's baby. If a man wants me to have a baby,
baby, I have two requirements. You're gonna get a tattoo of my
requirements, that is another standard.
face on your body because it's a body for a body. My body's gonna change forever. Your body's gonna change forever. And my push present is either a car or a house, preferably both. But I definitely want a tattoo of my face on the
What the heck is the tattoo? Two requirements. Remember, she has said two requirements. The first thing, push present, is either a house or a car. And then you are going to have a tattoo either on the stomach or the face. You are the father's child. You're going to have either a stomach tattoo or a face tattoo because your body is going to change like hers is going to change. Like, women are the ones who are supposed to give birth, not men. Why are you trying to make men change because you are going to give birth and that is what you are assigned since birth. You are assigned to men. Women are the one to give birth. You are born through another woman, the other woman who did not give out standards like you're doing. Like, this is just delusional. This is just being delulu. Who in the world will want to have a tattoo with the face? Like, let's just be honest, guys. Let's just be honest.
father of my child's body, preferably stomach, because my stomach is gonna look different after a baby. So your stomach should look different too.
My stomach is gonna look different. Your stomach should look different too. Period. Push present house or I'm learning. Actually, these standards are delusional, but I'm trying to learn. So because push present a car or a house, preferably a car or a house. But tattoo, at least push presence is making sense because we know you have done a lot of you have sweat a lot pushing that baby out. That one is deserved. That one I can clap for it. You deserve a house or a car, whatever you want. But when it comes to tattoo, you're being delusional, my girl. But somebody commented and said, body for body is reasonable. Okay. Very reasonable. The head security guard at my old job bought his wife a haircut after she gave birth. 21 likes. 200 and 2,001 likes. Very reasonable. The head security guard at my old job bought his wife a haircut after she gave birth. That is a push present. Bring back telling women to shut up. Like, I can listen until when she says about push present, but when she starts talking about that, then shut the fuck up. Please don't have a child. Okay, yes. I can suggest that don't have a child. So many single men accusing these women of having standards that are too high. It's okay if you can't meet her standard. She does what she does. She doesn't want to date you. So will she be single forever? Will she be single forever? Just let's be honest. Will she be single forever? Like, these millennial women are the most high standard women compared to the Gen Z. The Gen Zs can go like, I don't know, but these millennial women, tattoo on her stomach because they gave birth. You have to jump, hoops, climb mountains, beg on your knees to get anywhere near me. Oh my god, that one feels so. Woo. I'm enjoying this. I'm having fun. Let's keep watching the standards. Woo.
I just want you guys to know there's no way that I'm gonna date a man that makes under 200K a year.
Her standard is money. There's no way she's gonna date a man who is making less than 200K a year. You get what I'm saying? 200K a year. She's not doing that. Like, that is not her thing. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna date a man who is making below 200K a year. Like, girl, how about yours? How about yours? Look at the hair. Let's see.
That don't even make no sense. I'm not trying to struggle. I can struggle by myself. Okay? Why would I want to struggle
I struggle by myself, okay?
with a man? So if you're not making 200K, you can't date me. You trying to date me?
I don't know why when she talks it sounds funny. You trying to date me? Yeah, it has definitely been funny, and you've not read the comment section. Oh my god. You trying to date me?
I only date millionaires, baby. Like,
I only date millionaires, baby. Remember she said the 200K a year. She's contradicting. That's why I'm telling you, these women are just delusional. The other one said she wants a tattoo on her stomach, a tattoo either on her face or on the stomach, and she demanded for two requirements. A tattoo, like, she's just being delulu. This one, she has started by saying, I cannot date a man who is making less than 200K a year. Now, she's saying, I only date millionaires. I only date millionaires, baby. I never read the comment section, right? Let's see the comment section. What's up? I'm really struggling with that. One day, this is a joke, right? Lord have mercy. The Lord Oh, okay, let me read the comments without laughing. Her own face is struggling with her. Like, one day it's read. Oh my god, it's read. This is a joke, right? Lord have mercy. Bro, like her face. Color. Yeah. That's the first ones. Oh my god. Like, Lord have mercy. This one has got my eye. Lord have mercy. The level of delusional in this, in the delusion in some women is scary, bro. Like, look at her face. Her own face is struggling, and she's like, I'm only dating millionaires, baby. Even those millionaires go for beautiful ladies, girl. Let me just tell you, millionaires are looking for something beautiful. Something that is not struggling. Like this face, I'm not trying to judge or some. Like, set standards according to your body. Like, your body should look like the standards you're setting. Like, let's just be honest, guys. Like, her face is struggling, and she's, oh, My God. Oh my God. Wonder is real. This is a joke, right? Let's assume it's a joke. Yeah. I kind of think it's a joke. It's a joke. We have here a bare minimum list part 2. I didn't find part 1. Let's just see part 2. Let's just read out the what she's talking about. First, a man who knows how to cook, enhance my life for the better. Okay, if you're doing the same, taller than 6 feet, that one is applicable. Good, takes care of himself. Yeah, that one. I'm into that. Takes care of himself. Gym, hands, teeth. Yeah, has ambition and plans for the future. Yeah, holds the door for me. Curious, curious of what? Social and political, whatever. Obsessed with me. Okay, good manners. Graduated. Good. That one is making sense. Like, but good lips. This one, not a must. Has ambition and plans. This one, okay. Has all the door. Damn. Like, what is all the door for me doing here? This standards are not even relating to hold the door for me. Curious of what? You're just gonna accept the fact that these women are delusional. What is curious? Curious of what? Curious. Just be curious if you hear some curious. I'm curious. Like, uh, like this girl are just. I'm not getting any of like some of these things. Like, let's see what people are saying in the comment section. The list to stay single. All I see in this list is me, cook me, love me, make me happy, drive me around. Is he your servant or your man? That one is questionable. Like, don't add too much. You are accepted to have standards. Nobody is being against you having standards, but those standards should make sense. Don't be too much. Don't do extra. Like, curious. Hold doors for me. Any door, like you're going to the toilet, hold door for you. Like, man. Well, what are you gonna do for him? Like, duh. Okay, let's move on to the next girl. We see what she has to say. It's similar to she also have a list, a dating list or a standard list, something like that. Let's see what she has to say.
Requirements. We need to normalize having some superficial standard because everyone always tries to make me feel bad for not dating guys that don't fall into these categories. And every time I do date someone that does not meet these requirements, I end up breaking up with them for this exact reason. There are just certain things that you are attracted to and certain things that you are not, and that cannot always be helped. So I'm going to accept myself for who I am. I think everybody else should do the same. So here we go. Number one, you must be significantly bigger than me. I like to feel small. This is not just me.
Her first standard, you must be significant bigger than me. So you must have gone to gym. Your body should be bigger enough. You need to be a wrestler or some like somebody big bodied, a boxer or a wrestler like.
Height. You can compensate for height with muscle mass. I need to feel like you can pick me up with one arm. I want to be able to sit on your back while you're doing push-ups. If I sit on your lap and it feels like your leg is going to break under my weight, if I am not swimming in your jeans when I try them on, if you struggle at all to pick me up, it's not gonna.
If you struggle at all to pick me up, it's not gonna work. Don't struggle to pick me up. Don't. These women, my God. And look at her, she doesn't look young like Gen Z. She's not like that young. At least she's grown a little bit. You can look at her and see, but her standards. Just the first one, significantly bigger than me. And if you're not bigger, you can compensate it with height. And if you are doing push up, I must sit on your back. And your leg should not act like it's gonna and if you struggle at all to pick me up, it's not gonna work. This girl is all into being carried. I wish I could have more of her stuff. I actually recorded this. I just actually found does this a little bit. I didn't have the all of what she was talking about. You can see what people are saying in the comment section. I respect your list and will not tell you how to live your life, and I respect that you tried out some didn't fit your requirements. I'm 5'3", meet a guy online. I'm 5'3", met a guy online, told me he's 5'8". I was like, okay, he's taller. Met him in person, he was, I don't know, maybe he was short or something like that. I fully understand. Like, these girls they're just too much into standard. Imagine that girl that you cannot pick her up. Imagine the quarrel that will happen. Just assume you are in the gym, like in the gym practicing hall, like you are in there, and then you try to pick her up. It does not work. Hey, gonna be a fight to the death. You're gonna face some quarrels inside there. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be louder. It's gonna get louder in there. You didn't pick me up. Like, oh my god, these girls are just. Here we have another one. She has an examples of high standards she wants. Like, damn, these girls are crazy. Oh my god. Like, these women are just they're just out of touch. Like, what is it with the standards? Like, must you have standards? Significantly bigger than me. Let me just list for you some standards that I've recorded. Like, you need to jump hopes, mountains, climb mountains to get where, beg on my knees to get near me. Push present, house, car, something bigger. When I give birth, have a tattoo of you on on your stomach or face. Another one, have good lips. You should be curious of anything, even if a fly flies here. Curiosity should kill you. Another one, like, oh my god, and it's just getting started. Like, let's keep seeing let's see this other one, what she has to say.
6K plus. You don't reach for your.
Don't talk to nobody unless they make 6K plus. What the fuck is 6K?
Talk to nobody unless they make 6K plus. You don't reach for your wallet for nothing. Were you in the presence of a man? And you do not go.
Okay, you don't reach for your wallet for nothing in the in the presence of a man, even if he has or he doesn't have. You don't reach for your wallet, girl, for nothing. Like, you don't. That is standards.
Above and beyond for a man. Okay?
Okay, that one is acceptable. You don't go above and beyond for a man. Yes, men are masculine. They have to go above and beyond. Tick.
You let them do all the going above and beyond for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you will never have to heal again. Ever. So, y'all stop healing and start getting some standards. Because the more you heal, the faster someone's going to come and break your heart again. And then it's going to have to heal again. And then it's going to get broke again. And then you're going to heal again. But you're going to be more bitter. So it's going to be harder for you to attract anybody. Just have some standards.
Just have some standards. Actually, some of this one at least is making sense. Like, at least I'm accepting some of her standards. Like, men should not go. You should not go above and beyond for men, unless otherwise. But she didn't say that according to me, unless otherwise. And about healing, I'm buying that. I'm kind of into that. I'm buying that, a little of that.
And I would start dating right away. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't need no time because I would be right there with somebody way better, getting my money, getting my school paid for, and some new clothes. You know, I'm not trying to sit there and waste my life and, for somebody who I gave my all to. I would never give my all to anybody unless they're my children. And they still ain't getting 100%. Okay? So,
okay, another okay.
Get you some standards and go right back out there. get you some standards, and you will never have to heal again. I promise you.
She's basically telling women to get yourself some standards and get out there, and you're never gonna try and heal again. Get yourself some standards. I myself am not against any standard. I'm not against any standard, and I'm saying that clear. But don't be the Lulu with your standard. Go about, jump hoops, climb mountains, face tattoo on stomach, like. Some are just delusional and they're just out of touch. They're just overdoing it.
So don't heal, get you some standards. That means.
Yeah, I think people like commented, Shara is my stepmom, enjoy being alone with her steps, still devise her. You are the only person you're the only person that I wish I ever met earlier. Like, I think that one is the only one that at least she has make sense according to me. She has make a lot of sense, but the way she started with 6K or stuff, that one cut that out. But when she started talking about healing, get yourself some standards, that one is making sense. So what I'm gonna tell women is get yourself some standard and don't be delusional with your standard. Don't go like too much high, like super high standard. That is not gonna work. Just have these standards that are making sense, that when somebody listens to it is like, okay, I can do that. I can do, like, anything you say according to your standard is like, I can do that. Yeah, that is okay. Like, that is making sense, but don't be delusional. If you can't lift me up, yeah, you try a little bit to lift me up, is like, girl. So the last thing I'm gonna tell you, this is how men will know how, if you are that girl, that girl with standard. This is what I'm gonna show you, how men will know if you are that high class standard girl or high standard woman, and you're trying to really show. You don't have to show your standard. Somebody will obviously know if you have standard. I started by showing you a video talking about how somebody will obviously know you are not like, if you are a standard person, somebody will obviously know without you trying to show. If you're trying to show, like, you're not that girl. Those girls don't show that they have standard. They have them, but you don't have to confirm. Like, you don't keep saying like this. Let me show you this video.
Once you show desperation, you've instantly lowered your value. Know what your standards are, and know that men have to meet these standards to be with you. If a man tells you that he has been used by his ex, so now he only does 50-50, that has nothing to do with you. Your standards is that you want to be protected and provided for. If he wants to live with you and have all the wifey benefits, so you can be his placeholder until he finds his actual wife, you'll simply decline the offer because your standard is, you're single till you're married, so you'll keep your options open until you have a ring on your finger. Do not.
Are you hearing?
Fall for these tricks. At the end of the day, you're the woman in the relationship, not the other way around.
At the end of the day, you're the woman in the relationship and not the other way round. So, just gonna tell you guys, don't hire your standard. Don't be delusional with your standard. Don't overthink while setting your standard. Don't copy people and don't go for people's standard. Just be you and do your standards. Like, obviously somebody will know without you telling them, without you keep yapping to them that this is what, if you're not gonna do this for me, it's not gonna work. If you can't lift me up, you crack it. That is not what standard really means. Standard is just actually being that girl who knows what she wants, and you don't have to tell somebody to do it for you. Like, hope you get what I'm saying, and I hope this video didn't offend anyone in any way, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember not to be DELULU. I all know DELULU is the Solulu, but don't be DELULU. See you guys in the next one.